Today's video will be about mental health. So as a college student, a high school student, and or an adult, we all kind of face this stigma of mental health and not checking in on ourselves. This is something I've definitely faced throughout my years of high school and college, and it's something that's hard to balance and maintain. So today's video will be 5 tips about how you can improve your mental health. So let's dive into tip number 1. Tip number 1 is mindfulness. So I learned about this during my freshman year in my Holistics 1000 class. Mindfulness is this idea of being in tune with your feelings and understanding why you feel that way. So the first tip specifically would be like meditation. This is something I've tried to incorporate more often within my weekly routine, whether it be like once or twice a week. Just maybe when I wake up, lay in bed for like 5 to 10 minutes and just really think about like how I'm doing, close my eyes, just breathe and realize what's going on around me. This isn't something that you need to take an hour on. This isn't something like most people think of meditation. It's like, oh, I don't have the time to sit down for 30 minutes. At that point, I might as well just fall asleep. But you can go for like 30 minutes, but I recommend just doing a 5 to 10 minute session of laying down in bed or sitting upright and just really focusing on yourself, how you're feeling, breathing, and telling yourself positive thoughts and like today's going to be a good day. Secondly, we're going to move into the grateful for ... list. This is something I try to do once a week. I would lie if I told you I do it once a week, but it is something I aim to do once a week. I have done it this week, and it's basically just a list of this is what I am grateful for. And it's very reassuring to see all the positive things you have going on in your life. In times like today, it's very discouraging to see what's going around in the world around us. Whether it be COVID reasons, you name it, there's a lot of negativity. So it is important to focus back on those positives and what we can be grateful for in times that are hard. So that is definitely something I would highly recommend. It has helped me a lot. I hope that would help you. Lastly, would be enjoying nature. So, we're put on this beautiful earth, whether it be going for a walk, going for a run, a drive, whatever it may be, seclude yourself safely, right? Safely, like whether you go to a park or whatever it is, turn off your phone and just walk. Like really enjoy the beauty, or don't even turn off your phone because I want you to be safe, but just put your phone in your pocket and truly just breathe in the fresh air smell. Take it in like the sight of looking at a waterfall or looking at a river or looking at trees. This is something we tend to forget about. Our eyes are always so focused on screens and technologies, we forget we live in the most beautiful world ever. So that'd be my third tip for mindfulness, is just really clearing your head and remembering like I am grounded, I am present, and I am very fortunate to live where I live. Like I'm fortunate to be alive. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is exercise. So this is very important when it comes to improving your mental health, improving your confidence, your self-esteem. So whether this be going for daily walks, wake up in the morning, do a 20-minute walk, a 10-minute walk. That is my favorite thing to do. I usually wake up around 6:30. I'll walk to the rec center, and that's like my morning walk before the world's even like awake, before the sun comes up. That's time for me to focus on myself. And then going to the gym. Not everyone does this, but if you do, this is my personal way of like relieving my stress in the world. It's just something or some place that I can focus on me and know that I can be better every day. It's just the area that in my day that I can forget what's going on. So for you, that might be something else. That might be playing basketball, volleyball, softball, baseball, you name it. But find something that can keep you physically active, that gets your mind off the world and puts you in your own little happy place. And lastly, yoga. I suck at yoga. I suck. A year ago, I could not touch my toes. I can touch my toes now. I've stretched actively enough to be able to say I can touch my toes. However, I absolutely suck at yoga. But let me tell you, even though it's miserable, I really do feel relaxed after doing it. So this is definitely something I would recommend trying. Look up like a YouTube video on like 15-minute yoga session. It's crazy like the resources we have available to us that we don't even think about. So try something like that. And if you do, let me know how it goes. Leave a comment, like, yo, tried this, loved it, hated it, let me know. But this is tip number 2, be physically active. Find something that gets your mind off the world around you and allows you to relieve your stress and focus on your health and improve your self-esteem. So let's move into tip number 3, connect with others. My current management 2500 class, we are learning about like organizations, stress, and all these different topics. And the biggest thing they say with stress is having a support group. So whether that be friends, a club, anything, having that group available to you to lean on. However, the thing they mention about these support groups is they should be in-person groups. It's important that it's not like a group chat, a Snapchat group chat, email. The conversation needs to be in person and an actual intimate conversation. So this is something I challenge you in a safe way, right? Wearing your mask, staying 6 feet apart, to connect with your friends in person. This is something that is very helpful when relieving your stress, being able to talk things out and just be around other people. As humans, we resonate energy to each other. And you can't get that energy through our phones. You can't get that energy through social media. It is not the same as it would be as an in-person interaction. So this is definitely tip number 3. It's kind of self-explanatory. You don't have to spend much time on it, but connect with others, be safe while doing so. But remember, you have people there around you, so use them. It's okay. People would be lying if they said their life is 100% in complete like straightness. Like they know what they want to do. They are 100% happy. Like I hope you are, but like most of the time someone would be lying if they say that. We all have our little kinks. We all have our little flaws and our little areas we want to improve. So be accepting of that and be willing to reach out, be willing to be vulnerable, and hopefully that will help. So moving into tip number 4. Let's talk about trying something new. This can be a fun little project, the DIY stuff, starting a challenge, like a 30-day challenge. I'm going to do 20 push-ups every single day for 30 days, right? And maybe I increase it every other day. Or finding a new hobby. Maybe you join a club. Maybe there's a new game you like. Anything. One of the personal things I've been trying to do is cooking. So I've really been into the fitness industry and I've really been trying to improve my personal well-being by eating healthier. So whether it be cooking up healthier meals, for example, like doing healthy pizzas, whether that be using fat-free cheese and low-calorie sauce with low-calorie tortillas, something different, but just something fun for me. It's like a little challenge in my days, like how can I make this healthy, like without just eating chicken and rice, right? So it's just something fun that I do. But I encourage you to find a hobby, whatever it may be. Just anything, again, that gets your mind off the world we are in and allows you to just have fun and live your life, right? That's the goal. Like we're here to live our life, so let's make it a happy one at the end of the day. So tip number 4 is try something new. Try something that challenges you. Try something that gets your mind off something. For example, this YouTube channel, right? This is something new for me. This is a challenge. This is definitely hard. It's weird at times, but helps get my mind off what's going around the world around me. So that's tip number 4. And lastly, we're going to move into tip number 5, self-awareness. This kind of ties into mindfulness, but it's a little bit different in the sense of I'm saying self-awareness in the fact that take time for yourself, right? So first of all, it's about the mindset, being aware of how you are feeling, like that meditation state we were talking about, but acknowledging the fact that it's okay not to be okay. We have this terrible ideology of we have to be okay 100% of the time when that's not true. Like it is totally okay to be hurting. It is totally okay to be emotionally unstable. That's normal. That is normal. And these are why I'm giving you the 4 other tips to help improve upon that. But you have to be aware that you're in that state first to be able to fix it, right? You have to acknowledge there's a problem before you can fix the problem. So have the mindset of, I know there's something there, but what am I going to do about it, right? Like we're given these challenges in our days, and it's how you either let the challenge define you or you define the challenge. That's that mindset. You need to make up that choice of whether you're going to control it or it's going to control you. Secondly, define time for yourself. I touched on this a little bit already, but whether it be sitting down for an hour and playing video games with your friends, or sitting down and taking a nap, or just literally doing nothing, just literally anything for yourself, reading a book, journaling, you name it, listening to music, anything that you can find time for yourself. We have a tendency to always be connected via these devices right here, and we are nonstop in touch with our social groups, which is awesome. However, it starts with you. At the end of the day, it's you, right? So make sure you have a healthy relationship with yourself before you have a healthy relationship with all these other people. And lastly, the sun will rise tomorrow. This is a quote actually from one of my teachers I had in high school. And it's the idea of no matter how rough your day is going, no matter how sticky of a situation you are in, the sun will rise tomorrow. This is something for me that has really helped in the fact of accepting that things will be okay, things will get better. They might be tough right now, but knowing that the sun will rise tomorrow, there will be another day, and I can improve upon that. So that is the quote I would like to leave you with. Whenever things are tough, just tell yourself the sun will rise tomorrow, and the challenge that I am facing will make me stronger. I will go to the next slide, which is just thank you. So thank you for watching this quick video. I know it was, I don't know the time actually, how long it's been going. I assume it was pretty quick, it felt quick. However, I want to say, if anyone is struggling with their mental health, I hope these tips help. If I could leave you with anything, again, remember it is okay not to be okay. That is the biggest takeaway from this video is, acknowledge the fact that, we live in a crazy world with crazy people, and sometimes it's hard to navigate where to take our lives. So I encourage you to reach out. If you ever need anything, you can always hit me up. Most of you guys have me on social medias. Always feel free to text me. I'm always open to have a conversation with anyone. But besides that, I hope you have a great Sunday today and a great start to your week moving forward. Thank you for watching the video. If you're feeling up to it, subscribe, like the video. I greatly appreciate it, and feel free to share it. Again, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jake Myers, and I am signing off. Peace.